Eula is finally here. I have been waiting for Eula for a very long time. This is the one character I have legit been... Like, as soon as I saw them, and as soon as I saw what their attack animations, and the more I've learned, the more I'm just like, I want this character. I have to get this character. So, yeah, guaranteed I will be getting this character by the end of my pulls, because my last character was Kaching that I just pulled, my last 5-star. Literally like the last pull I got, so yeah. I have Eula guaranteed to get very soon. We'll see how soon though, so yeah. I've been waiting for this, okay. Okay. And yeah, some additional 4-stars too, won't hurt. Hey! Xingyan! That's actually not bad. I've been wanting to get more of her. Alright. And yeah, I literally like... Okay, not bad. That's 20. Alright. Yay! More! Beto, not bad. Hey, more! Cool. Alright, yeah, could use more. I think this is like 60 or 50 pull. Ooh! I think it's the first time I've ever gotten that one. Okay, yeah, brand new. Yeah, I think we're into the last, like, 30. Beto? Alright. There it is. Ooh, and a new stringless bow. I got her. Okay, yep. And yep. Alright, not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. That is a good. Alright. And, okay. Now that's what I wanted just for the character. I'm good, like, I don't know if any, I'm not really gonna get any constellations. But, I am 20 pulls away from 1 gold star in here, so I think I'll take a chance here. And besides, if I get one of these two, like if I get the Aquila, I can give that to my Jean. Alright, 1 pull. Let's see how that goes. Oh, there it goes! There's my gold! And it's... And it's the pine! Oh! Alright! Not bad. Not bad at all. That was my... that was all my pulls. Alright. Let's do this. And yeah, I prepared. I got as much as I could. Got myself ready. Oh, I can't even believe I have her. Oh man, oh man. Okay, now on to... I'm not gonna go to 90. I don't think I can even go to 90, but... I'm gonna at least go to 80. Oh, and I don't have enough stuff. I need to get the rest of that stuff. But we've got her almost 80. Okay, so we can get her to 80. Now I just need her talents, huh? Now, I've got the new sword, but I don't have it leveled up, so I'll focus on that later. Right now, I'm giving her this. Artifacts? Okay. Let's get the talents up. Man, I'm gonna be so broken in this. Oh shoot. I'm gonna have to start. I need to start making some masks real quick.
I'll scout ahead.
Oh man, look at that! 5 hits! I have her! I'm going Eula! I'm so happy. Like the one... Okay, I'm gonna go make some masks and then we can finish up the talents. Okay, now onto the blue masks. And one of these. Okay, so... Oh, I need 3 more books. And... 1 more masks. These masks. Okay. We can do that real quick. Okay. Now onto this. I think I will go with this first. And this second. And that's it. That's all I'm going to be able to do for now. So now I have to build you up. Alright. Who's her voice? Susie Yuan. I do not know this person. I will. But, okay. Now it's time to give her a test. Boy, I spent like all the money. Yeah, 50,000. Try like way over that. I was already halfway there before that. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna go to Asia. I'm not gonna fight Asia. I'm gonna fight it with my brother. But we're gonna test Eula on Ajdaha. So, head in there now. So I've, okay. For the first time I'm ever actually gonna do anything with Eula, and it's against Ajdaha.
So it is where many things come to settle.
Bring official? You're bringing electricity, okay. Alright.
It is time, Morax.
Oh, dang it. The one thing I forgot to do was, to turn down the volume for everything else. I want to turn up the music.
Good grief. Yeah.
Actually, if you brought, oh, Diona, you could have had cryo, crit, and heals.
More speed.
Or Chi-Chi. Okay, not bad damage, actually.
Shudder.
Oh my goodness!
Leave it time to
Yeah,
clear.
I gotta heal real quick.
Beg for mercy.
Crumble. The
Steady as stone.
will not absolve you.
Ah, stop it!
More speed.
Oh, now he's fire.
You witness your reckoning.
I condemn you.
She is hitting very nicely. I'm liking this.
Crush. More speed. Shudder.
Fisher.
Yeah, well, we'll be fine.
Detestable.
More speed.
Jeez. The crits are 5,000.
Crush. Shudder. Flood of frost.
Yeah, my ults aren't, my bursts aren't going to do too great. Well, depends on how much this physical... Did you see that?
More speed.
No. Oh, I didn't even notice my health. I just dealt 40,000 with that alt explosion.
Someone needs assistance.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. I was just so focused on the number. Now he's electricity.
Crush.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Experience an eon.
Come on, I need that health. Yeah, now I'm like very curious how the floors. Oh my goodness. Ooh, man. Okay, I'm liking electricity a lot better than any of the other elements. Okay, take my mind. What is happening? What is this? What is this?
I'll catch up.
Oh, what, are you supposed to get into the circle or something? Oh man, I needed I just need a little more heals. Ow, ow, stop it!
I mean it as a dutiful maid would.
Alright, here come.
Yeah, beg for mercy. Crush.
can.
Rack and ruin.
The enraged earth will not absolve you!
I'm running.
Leave it up to me. I'll catch up.
He's gonna stop again. Oh no, my Noel's not cursed. Okay, he was for a second. Change back. He just went from back to fire again. Oh. Ow.
Shudder.
Huh. Oh, damage. Okay, shield work.
Beg for mercy. Steady as stone. Wings of darkness.
How are you out of your shield?
Shudder. Freeze to the core.
Got him. Wow, that was good. That was I'm okay. Eula is not is in fact probably my best choice now. Now I'm like scared for mobs and the bit like I'm curious to see how the bit. Oh my goodness. And now I'm like thinking, well, are you holding down your burst? Not your burst, the skill. Okay. Now, to be fair, Eula almost died in that. Oh my goodness! Like, oh my gosh! I'm so happy I have this. All right, it is time for the Eula story. Like from what I've read about Eula, it's very interesting to see what what kind of character she is and what she's been dealing with. So I'm curious how this story is going to introduce us to her because, yeah, how's the Traveler and Eula gonna get along? I'm very curious. So let's begin. All right, Shadows of the Past. Hey, it's us! Hey, Jean.
Thank you for coming on such short notice, Honorary Knight. I know you must be busy.
Actually not really that busy. I've kind of been waiting for this, for a call from Mondstadt.
To make a long story short, there's a particular matter at hand that the Knights requires your assistance with.
Knights are as busy as ever. Sounds like typical Master Jean to me. Okay.
Yes, it has been one thing after another recently. Neither myself nor any of the Mondstadt garrison are able to catch a moment of peace.
What's going on?
I've recently received multiple reports from the Knights of someone within the Lawrence clan having close dealings with the Fatui.
Oh! Wait, hang on. Okay, dealings with Fatui, that is bad enough, but Lawrence clan? Like Eula's history? I always feel like, I mean, I need to like figure out, but yeah, it's like, I guess there are more than just Eula.
The Fatui? Again?
Yeah, the Fatui.
But who are the Lawrence clan?
There was a dark period in Mondstadt's history when the aristocracy ruled over the city. The hard-won freedom that followed with the fall of Decarabian was lost once again as slavery spread throughout the land. The first Dandelion Knight, Vanessa, spearheaded the revolution that overthrew the old aristocratic system and established the Knights of Favonius, leading Mondstadt to become the city that you see today.
How long ago was
The
this?
aristocrats that had oppressed the people of Mondstadt were none other than the Lawrence clan.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So the clan's descendants are now scheming with the bad guys to carry out more dubious deeds.
We suspect as much,
That's...
though we have
yeah.
yet to obtain any solid evidence. The reason I summoned you here today is to ask you to help us further investigate this matter.
But why us?
Unfortunately, the Knights of Favonius and the aristocracy have been at odds with one another for as long as I can remember. We've already considered every possible way of resolving our differences, but it seems the descendants of the aristocracy remain antagonistic towards the Knights.
Okay. So the Lawrence clan, the other Lawrence clan members, still hold a grudge.
No matter what stance we take when dealing with them, the outcome is always the same. Our
Yeah.
efforts only result in adding more fuel to the flames. We could come knocking on their door on the grounds of a search warrant, but if the investigation were to come up empty, I'm afraid tensions
Yeah, that
and
sounds like a
distrust would
bad
only
idea.
increase. All of our past efforts would have been wasted.
But as the honorary knight, I technically belong to the Knights?
You are in fact the best candidate to represent the Knights of Favonius.
That makes... yeah, I guess
I need
so.
not emphasize your role as the honorary knight. You're a traveler from a distant land, and you can approach the aristocrats in this way.
Yeah, I'm just... you know, a girl and some emergency food.
Once you come to friendly terms with the Lawrence clan, you should be in a good position to learn more of their possible connections with the Fatui.
Okay.
Leave it to Master Jean to come up with such a thorough plan.
Perhaps such plans have become second nature after all the diplomatic issues I've dealt with. The name of the Lawrence clan member in question is Schubert. Lately, he can often be found strolling near the northern city walls.
Schubert.
It
Okay.
is said that he is difficult to get along with due to his temperamental disposition, but if we approach him calmly, then things should go off without a hitch.
I hope things will go smoothly. Leave it to me.
Thanks again for your help. If you run into any snags along the way, I'll do anything in my power to support you.
Okay. 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 This is a little more serious than I expected. I know it's serious, but it's like... was not ready for Fatui investigation. Maybe if I put on my Fatui mask. My sneaky. Or is it my treasure hoarder mask? One of the way. My disguise. You look like... yeah. Hello. I too know dealings with
Who
Fatui.
are you?
Hello, we're here too.
Hello?
Well, hello.
Did I hear you correctly? Hello? Huh. And I suppose you think that you can simply strut up here and greet me in such an ignoble and vulgar manner?
You seem nice.
Given that I don't recognize you, I can only assume that you are a traveler of some variety. I'll have you know that you are speaking with the Schubert Lawrence, a blood
Schubert.
descendant of the magnanimous nobility. If you wish to address me, you'd best consider your words more carefully. Such nonchalant manners are inadmissible and will never do.
Well, we're off to a good start.
Now, if you're somehow capable of understanding anything I've said, then you will get down on your knees, apologize for your negligent actions, and give me a proper introduction. That is the appropriate etiquette.
Dang. You really, man. Some freaking jock over here.
That's etiquette? Paimon's never heard of something so crazy.
Paimon can't even get on her knees. Like, how would Paimon... if Paimon does that, that is terrifying. Like, the only time I've ever seen Paimon touch the ground is in the child battle.
In former times, when people knew their place and respected traditions, such conduct was only basic courtesy when greeting a nobleman. And neglecting your manners would result in a swift whipping.
Wait a minute, is that Jacques? Is that the voice actor? Oh my gosh,
But look at the world now. Rules have been thrown to the wayside and manners...
I don't think so, but it's close.
I cannot bear to see such degradation.
That's no wonder they Ooh. Now, it's one of those things where it's like, do I be sassy or do I be... you know what, I'm gonna...
What did you say? You dare question the dignity of the nobility? I'll have you know that though the Lawrence clan is in decline, myself and others of noble blood are looking for a chance to restore our rightful honor. Just look around. The people are unruly and undisciplined. I, however, strive to retain the elegance and etiquette of the nobility. After all, we are of a completely different breed by birth.
I haven't even said anything yet.
Save your words. I find your manners and bearing repulsive. I have nothing to discuss with the likes of you.
Hey, I got some friends in the Fatui. You were talking to the Fatui?
Besides, I am in no way obligated to instruct commoners on basic courtesies. Now I have more pressing matters to attend to. I'll take my leave.
Okay, that did not go well, or at least, I mean, that went fine, but that did not go the way we were intended to go.
So this is what Master G meant by difficult to get along with.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's head back and talk things over
The
later.
snobby posh. Ah, man. Yeah, you love to hate him. Return to the headquarters and discuss a counter plan. Okay. Interesting. So we failed. We just straight up failed. Amber!
Well, if it isn't the honorary...
That is a long time no see.
Gather some intel. I didn't expect to run into you here.
And neither, you know, I didn't expect to see you. I expected to see you more. It's been a long time.
Huh? Judging by your expression, you must have run into some trouble.
Wow.
Master Jean tasked us with a special assignment, but things seem to have run aground for the moment.
It's a long story.
No need to get down on yourself. Sometimes things just don't turn out as planned. Even I can't guarantee useful intel every time I'm dispatched.
Yeah.
You just have to keep at it and never give up.
Thank you.
Hey, why don't you let me try to help? What's the problem? Master Jean asked us to build a connection with someone named Schubert Lawrence. But it turns out that he's a peculiar character that doesn't listen to anyone. Especially Paimon. Aha, Schubert! I know him. Let me guess. He said you didn't have any manners.
Sounds like you're no stranger to his rants.
I've been on the receiving end of his lectures many a time. The Lawrence clan can be very particular about such things. You mean everyone in the Lawrence clan is just a big headache? As aristocrats, they believe there should be a certain distance between themselves and common folk. I understand their thinking, but that's just not how things are anymore.
Yeah, they're behind on the times, man. Get with the days.
However, there is one exception among the Lawrence clan. My good buddy, Eula. Buddy?
Buddy, yep.
That's right. Not only is she from the Lawrence clan, but she's also captain of the Knights of Favonia's 4th Company.
How could a member of the... Okay, yeah, boy, both of these are good.
Eula is special. She's not quite like the other members of her clan. She has her own beliefs and it shows. In other words, she doesn't really adhere to the strict rules and conventions of her family. However, she's still quite knowledgeable about dealing with the Lawrences. I'm sure you'll see what I mean if you meet her. That's strange. If Eula is a member of the Lawrence clan, then why would Master Jean choose us for the task? Couldn't she just ask Eula?
Probably because the Lawrence clan knows Eula is not on their side anymore. Basically, it's more like, oh, yeah, Eula's with the Knights, we can't trust her.
Well, it's a little complicated. Basically,
Yeah, that.
this clan is frowned upon the fact that Eula joined the Knights. Her family members don't particularly care for her. In their eyes, Eula is nothing but a traitor to the family.
I guess that's understandable from their point of view.
She's very easy to get along with. Just explain the situation, and I'm sure she'll help you come up with a way to get along with Schubert.
Amber, you are making Eula sound... very nice. That's all I'm gonna say. Not that she isn't nice, I'm sure. It's just... You make it sound like it's gonna be so easy to be nice with her. Or she's gonna be so easily nice to me.
You should be able to find her around Stormbear Mountains. Thanks, Amber. All right, you heard her. Let's go find Eula. Good luck, you two. I've got my own matters to investigate.
Nice talking to you, Amber. It's been a long time.
This is it.
I'm still using the default sword. Come on. Oh, wow. Sniper, huh? There she is. Woo! Go, girl, go! Woo! Mmm. Hey, girl.
You don't think twice before reaching for your sword, do you? Do you have any idea how long I've been tracking these targets?
It's Paimon's fault, okay? She tells me to do this every time. I did not. Look, believe me. Paimon tells me to do this a lot more than you'd be surprised how much Paimon commands me to kill.
And now you get to stake a claim. You think you're stronger because you got to them first? Mark my words, vengeance will be mine.
Okay.
What?
I'm sorry, vengeance?
That's right. I heard the commotion and came as swiftly as I could, only to find you two already fighting the Fatui. Not only that, you are making quick work of them too.
Thank you, actually. I was surprised how I mean, they were still a little tough, but yeah. I mean, I could have done better.
If I didn't make my move, you would have been able to take all the credit.
Okay, that's okay.
Still, I'm glad you're unscathed. Confronting that number of Fatui at once can be dangerous.
Actually, I'm quite. Believe me, I've fought a Harbinger.
Sorry, Paimon doesn't understand what you mean, but thanks for your concern.
Yeah.
Concern? Why would I be concerned for the safety of my arch enemy?
Okay, Eula, okay.
Enemies? Wait a minute. You were saying how glad you were that we were unscathed a second ago. By which I meant, if you were injured, I'd have to escort two strangers guilty of stealing my targets all the way back to Mondstadt.
Wow, okay.
I mean, you'd cause me even more trouble. My vengeance would be swifter still. Huh? So that's how you see all this?
So you must be Eula.
Yes, that's me. Paimon thinks she's pretty strange. Although at least we can communicate with her.
That is true. She's at least, you know, less... Slightly less, I don't know the word for it. She's just slightly less.
Call someone you've just met strange? Forget the aristocracy. That's rude even by normal standards.
Yeah, you're right.
Speaking of which...
Paimon, bad
You
Paimon.
know my name.
Your buddy, Amber.
This is the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. And speaking of rude, we're trying to investigate an aristocrat named Schubert Lawrence. He's so obsessed with etiquette that he's not even willing to speak with us. I understand now. That's my uncle, all right.
Oh,
But why do you mean to
that's
investigate
my uncle. He may secretly be involved with Fatui.
I see. You have some nerve to faming a family member right in front of me. I will have vengeance for this too. No. This is an assignment from Master Jean. It's just an investigation, that's all.
Aren't you curious about your uncle?
To the everyday citizens of Mondstadt, everyone in the Lawrence clan is scum. It's natural for rumors and unwarranted gossip to lead to such suspicion. Hard to avoid such a reputation when you're known as the ruthless rulers of old Mondstadt.
Thanks, Paimon.
Oh, so that's what you think of me? Yet another transgression to avenge. But didn't you say it first? Oh. Curious. We've only just met, and you've already given me 3 causes for vengeance. It's been a while since I've encountered anyone as interesting as you.
Your definition of curious is... curious. I'll go with that.
I assume you need me to teach you the conduct of the Lawrence clan. Only then will you finally be able to communicate with my uncle,
I don't know
correct?
if I want to communicate with him. Maybe spy work would be better.
That's right. Amber told us to come and talk to you. Well then, let's begin your training immediately. It'll be easier to train when we're back in Mondstadt. We'll require other people.
You're not planning to take revenge at any moment, are you? Are you plotting a vengeance against us?
We
We can put that aside for now. Besides, if it's the acting Grandmaster's assignment, and Amber's the one who recommended me, I should comply.
Aww.
Paimon's confused. Girls all vengeance this and revenge that. But she doesn't seem the least bit angry.
Yeah, she...
Still, Paimon has met bigger weirdos before.
Paimon, what did we just say about calling people names? Especially people who want to get vengeance on you.
Ah, you finally arrived. There's no time to spare, so we'll begin with our first lesson.
Alright.
Wait, hold on. There's something we need to clear up first. Otherwise it'll keep bugging us.
About all that vengeance stuff.
So that's still on your mind, huh? Maybe you're the ones who can't let things go. Don't worry, there's a time and place for exacting vengeance. Besides, I'm not in the mood for any right now. Best save it for later.
Okay.
You need to be in the right mood for vengeance.
Yeah.
I already have a long list of vengeance to exact. Even if I wanted to begin now, I'd have to start in the right order. Who knows how long it will be before I get to you?
Well, if you have so much to take care of, wouldn't it just be easier to give us a clean slate?
Absolutely not. Stealing my targets, calling me a ruthless ruler, and suspecting my uncle. All worthy of vengeance in my eyes.
She's definitely counting.
But you needn't worry, at least not whilst we're investigating this matter. I'm sure you're familiar with the phrase, a man of moral integrity fears no slanderous attack.
No, that one's a new one to me.
If Uncle Schubert didn't commit any wrongdoing, then any such investigation will prove fruitless. But if he did commit a wrongful act, then he should bear the full punishment. I'm sure you understand.
Yeah. I'm starting to see what you mean.
Good. Now, there are two key points that aristocrats attach great importance to. Your manner of speech and your bearing. Let's begin with your manner of speech. Aristocrats have a very unique way of carrying conversation, even with mundane daily topics.
Oh, Paimon's already learned some unique conversation. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine!
Oh my god! What in the world, Paimon? Oh my god! Yeah, oh my god. Wow, okay. Okay, Paimon. Yeah, I think Paimon needs to learn these manners. I think Paimon needs these lessons more than me.
Not even close. And besides, it sounds strange.
It always sounds strange coming from Paimon.
Hey! Paimon learned it from you! And didn't you say not to call others strange?
Okay, you know what? Paimon's got a point here. Fair.
It seems you don't respect the rules of your own clan.
No, I've no need to trouble myself with such frivolous formalities. Here, allow me to demonstrate. For example, when greeting a friend, you could say, "As the morning dew greets the coming dawn, so do I greet you, my dear friend."
That's a lot of words. A lot of wasted breath.
As the morning dew does what now?
However, such a phrase may only be used during the morning hours. Also, the party with whom you're speaking must be of approximately the same status as you. Morning dew is not uncommon, so it expresses that friendship should not be measured by value, yet also suggests that friendship between aristocrats is pure like water.
Seems like a lot of work to greet a friend.
Oh, no. You must be prudent with your words. Calling someone a good friend could easily offend them.
But didn't you just say my dear friend in your example? Paimon's confused.
I'm getting confused. I'm getting like tossed in circles here.
Yes, I did. But you must know in the Lawrence family, dear friend is a set phrase that can only be used towards certain friends with whom one is acquainted, but not particularly close.
I am so gonna fail this
It
test.
sounds much more pleasant to call an acquaintance a dear friend. So another thing to remember, aristocrats are concerned with face and being polite. However, if you were to use dear friend to address an intimate friend, the recipient would think that you were deliberately trying to estrange them.
You mean you always have to talk this way? This is getting complicated.
This is only the first step in making a greeting. After addressing one another, you then exchange courtesies.
Wait. This is all too abstract. Perhaps it would be better if you gave some real-life demonstrations.
Yeah, okay. Paimon's, okay.
Ah, very well. Come with me. We'll choose some bystanders to converse with.
Okay. Wait, Eula, we're just gonna talk to strangers? Hello, Norman?
Oh, you're Eula of the Lawrence clan, right? This can't be good.
You there, lowly laborer. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan. I have words for you. Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility. What comes next?
Oh.
Oh, right. By solemnly kneeling to the ground with utmost sincerity.
Yeah, this isn't gonna help.
Huh? I can't make heads or tails of anything you're saying.
Hold on. What did they always teach me? Whenever a dispute arises, protection of your family's prestige and dignity always takes precedence.
Eula, I think this might be a little more complicated for us and anybody in particular. I think spy work would just be faster.
Got it. As a lowly commoner, you shall maintain absolute reverence when speaking with those under which you so graciously toil. How dare you speak in such a manner?
Is everyone from the Lawrence clan so strange? The days of the Lawrence clan's tyranny have long passed. I don't care what you're trying to do. Just beat it. Like I said, I don't care what you're doing. I have nothing to say to any member of the Lawrence clan. And here's a word of advice. I wouldn't be caught dead walking too closely with any one of their like in Mondstadt. If that's all, I'll be going. I'm afraid I won't be able to control myself if we talk any longer.
Hey! Don't leave! Halt! Mark my words, vengeance will be mine!
That sounds like a phrase. It's starting to lose its charm, Eula.
Wow, the Lawrence name really does carry a terrible reputation.
I feel bad. At least for Eula, not the others. At least, Sherbert, maybe.
Never mind him. I could have predicted as much. Let's find someone else.
Eula, I don't think this is gonna work, Eula. I think this is I'm already feeling like this is not gonna benefit. Even you are struggling.
You there, lowly toiler. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan. I have words for you.
Eula, you're making us talk to commoners. We're supposed to be talking to the higher-ups. How would we talk to the higher-ups?
Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility, and solemnly kneel to the ground with utmost sincerity. Huh? Why don't you respond? According to the custom, I must wait until you kneel completely before I can say the next words. Right. I mustn't look at you too long, or I'll be drawing more attention to our difference in status. Oh dear, I've already stared at you for quite a while.
Eula.
Fine. You may spare yourself the formality of kneeling, as it may be a little inconvenient. I shall continue. Oh, wait. I think there's a line for people with rude attitudes in this situation.
Hey, stop bothering me or else I might say something you wouldn't like to hear. And again, I've got no words for anyone from the Lawrence clan.
Again? What's with this attitude?
Maybe we should stop this for now.
Yes, I don't think his attitude will change. If I keep grandstanding like this, the outcome won't be good. Let's try to find someone else to
No, I mean, Eula, stop this period. It's not working.
I'll remember your unwillingness to comply. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine. You there, lowly worker.
Yeah, I've already heard it all before. Look, just spare me the time. Our answer's always the same. We've got nothing to say to the likes of you. I mean, seriously, can't you just take a hint?
Please calm down. We don't want to cause any trouble.
she's a knight of Favonius, and that the knights wouldn't misplace their trust, but the name Lawrence carries too much weight with it.
I mean, I understand. Yeah, I mean, most of the Lawrence clan. Eula is probably like the first to do something very different.
Even to this very day, the descendants of the Lawrence clan are still scheming to reclaim Mondstadt and reinstate their aristocratic rule. And if that wasn't enough, here you are purposefully using your awkward way of speaking just to put on an act? Don't you care for the feelings of us ordinary folk?
You have a point. But mark my words, this transgression will not go unnoticed.
Huh? You want to fight? Listen here, I may be no match for you, but I'll be sure to lodge a complaint with the Knights of Favonius.
Maybe everyone should just maybe we should just call it a day for now.
I'm sorry, but I want her to understand that I'm serious. Listen here, if you don't want things to get more unpleasant, then you'd better just stop.
Forget it. There's no point in quarreling any further. Let's go.
Okay.
It's all right. This happens quite often. Let's find someone else to talk to.
I'd imagine this happens to anyone who gets this conversation.
Paimon thinks we've seen enough.
Yeah, I'm with Paimon here. We should have stopped at contestant 1.
Actually, Paimon thinks we should apologize for asking you to demonstrate for us. We had no idea the feelings between the Lawrence clan and the people of Mondstadt were so bitter.
What can we do? The Lawrence name is already a dirty word among every household in Mondstadt. Even 3-year-olds know the story. I see this kind of attitude all the time.
I'm starting to sympathize with you. And somehow you still managed to brush it off with a laugh.
Don't worry. What with me being a knight of Favonius, they're usually willing to speak a few words with me. Perhaps my aristocratic manner of speech provoked them today. Believe me, it's not a big issue.
So this is the way things are normally for you? There's no need for them to direct their anger at you personally.
That's the way things are. Perhaps it's just fate for those who have made mistakes. Accepting punishment is only fair, right? But when your family has committed atrocities, I'm afraid there's no easy path to reconciliation. As memories are carried in the city breeze, the faults of such grievances are passed from one generation to the next. It is now my turn to bear this burden. At least I have a means of living a relatively normal life compared to the elders of my family. I have nothing to be discontented about.
So you knew all along that we'd encounter these kind of problems.
Yeah, why were you so willing to try and demonstrate for us?
Oh, that reminds me. That last person will not escape my vengeance either. Let's leave it at that. Just think of it as something I like to do. But unfortunately, you probably didn't learn much from those conversations.
Nope.
Since we had no
I just learned that they cause a lot more problems than they don't.
No need. Besides, the Traveler's pretty sharp, and nothing gets in our way on an adventure. Paimon thinks we got the gist of it now, right?
Yeah, I think I got it.
We'll just have to roll with it for now. Let's just keep Eula from getting anyone else riled up.
Well then, I'm glad you learned something. You're already halfway toward mastering aristocratic conduct. A proper manner of speech is more aesthetic than anything else. It stems from their taste for refinement. But we must also practice your bearing. I have a very effective way of training for this. Come with me to Dragonspine.
Okay. Dragonspine? Why? Brr. Back here again, huh? Alright, Eula, what you got for me now? What is my final lesson of this Jedi training?
Hold! Does aristocrat training really need to be done here?
If you wish to truly achieve the dignified conduct of an aristocrat, you must learn to remain composed and elegant even amidst harsh conditions. For
Okay.
example, you can see that part of the path up ahead is quite difficult to traverse. But a well-trained aristocrat would not only effortlessly proceed forward, but do so without a stain on their garment and their elegance fully intact.
Paimon thinks we've left the realm of aristocrats and entered the realm of adventuring.
compared
I think we've entered the realm of Wipeout.
That'd be a piece of cake.
Yeah, I'm used to this kind of challenge. Way easier than making a conversation, at least.
Paimon thinks so too. But you've got this in the bag.
Let's not celebrate before we do it, Paimon.
You look pretty confident this time. All right, let's get started. Remember, you must be graceful and elegant. Don't get knocked or launched into the air. That would be most unsightly.
Okay. So, go around. Ow!
You've exposed your shortcomings.
Wow, okay,
No need
just...
to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again.
Okay, yep, okay, wasn't gonna be that easy.
It'll be difficult at first. Remember, you...
Alright, jump. Ow!
You've exposed your shortcomings.
Okay.
No need to
Yeah, I felt like this wasn't gonna be as easy as everyone was making it look. Nah, yeah, I gotta be perfect. Okay. Ah!
You've exposed your shortcomings.
Are you kidding me?
No need to worry. Head back to the starting point.
Oh, no, what the hell? Oh, okay. I guess it just took me all the way back.
It'll be difficult at first, but remember.
I'm sorry, look, this Paimon, you really kind of sold us a bit bigger than we really were. What the? Ah! Okay, those things blow up when I get close to them. Okay. Alright. Okay.
Not bad. A lot better than I had anticipated.
That was worse than I expected.
Paimon almost didn't make it through. Good thing we didn't get stuck.
Paimon, you didn't even have to touch the ground.
So, are we aristocrats now?
Did you say the right word? Aristocrats?
Don't flatter yourselves. We've only just begun. This scenario was relatively simple. In the face of a real battle, one would seldom have a chance to stop and evaluate the situation. There's a ley line monolith just up ahead that will attract nearby monsters. True elegance is the ability to calmly yet swiftly make decisions in the heat of battle.
No wonder you're so skilled.
My family set only the highest expectations for me, even as a child. Let's proceed.
Okay. Let me guess, I have to fight without getting hit.
This is the ley line monolith. Go ahead, activate it. But be careful not to get launched into the air or frozen while fighting. That would be most unsightly.
By royal decree.
Alright.
Windblade, be gone. Oz, reveal thyself.
Ah!
This time. What a shame. But not to worry. It's just training after all. Let's try again.
As you wish, sweet Twilight.
Vengeance will be mine.
Time to clean up.
Okay. better. Okay. Oh, Fatui. Let's try. Oh, not Fatui. Hilichurls. Shoot!
Shame. But not to worry.
What the heck got me there?
Well, let's try again.
Okay. Dang, you really. Just speed this along here. Ow. Oh, I know what got me. Alright! That was better. Man.
Well done. Your performance was most impressive. And you managed to remain calm even in these grueling dragon spine surroundings.
Yeah, don't mind the cursing.
I'm starting to wonder if even I could have done the same. Given such an outstanding performance, it seems there is little left for me to teach you.
Great! What do we do with all this information?
Specialty. So that's it for our training, right? Then let's get out of Dragonspine before Paimon turns into a popsicle.
You already turned into a popsicle, Paimon.
Hold on.
You'll be fine.
I was commending the Traveler's performance just now. You, on the other hand, seem to have made no progress at all.
Oh, dang!
What? You mean Paimon was also part of the training?
Oh, dang! Yeah, you did nothing!
Yes, of course. You were frantically flying and dashing about throughout the entire thing. Not an elegant sight at all. Did you even listen to anything I was trying to teach you?
Maybe it's just Paimon style.
Hey, that's not true. Paimon was just focusing on you the whole time.
Whatever
Aw.
the reason, not heeding my instructions, a cause for vengeance, perhaps. Now, drink this.
What is it?
Huh? What is it? Are you trying to poison Paimon?
Certainly not. It's warm milk.
Oh,
Didn't you just say that you were freezing? Drink it and it'll help warm you up.
okay, thanks.
Oh, thank you. Are you still planning on the whole vengeance thing?
She's always playing this whole vengeance thing.
If I wasn't, then why would I care about you being cold? If you turned into a Paimon popsicle, that would ruin my plans for vengeance now, wouldn't it? So, dear friend, don't die on me out here.
Aww, dear friend.
Paimon knew something was off.
She's calling you. You're strange. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna be nice. Thank you for looking
All
out
in
after
the name of
Paimon.
vengeance. No need to thank me. Now then, given that your training is complete, it's time we return to Mondstadt. Our last step will be preparing a cordial gift to present to my uncle when you meet him. I already have something in mind. Let's pay Sarah a visit at Good Hunter.
Okay. Amber!
Oh, hey, Eula. I see you've met the honorary knight. We meet again, Amber. Seems we're just bound to run into you these days. Well, I just got back and was thinking about grabbing a bite at Good Hunter. But now that you're here, why don't we all eat together?
Very well. It's been some time since we've last shared a meal together. Come, take a seat. We can discuss my uncle's gift while we eat.
Okay.
Yes? Is there something else you'd like to order?
Could you please prepare a serving of my uncle's favorite, the Bratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? We'll take it as a gift to him later.
Coming right up. It'll take some time to prepare. I'll have it here at the counter once it's ready.
Okay.
Hold on a moment. Is this satisfying salad also something that Amber ordered?
No, she didn't order it. But because she didn't order any vegetables, I thought I'd throw in a salad on the house. You know, to contrast all the meat dishes.
Okay.
So, we clearly didn't order this, yet you prepared it without authorization. Mark my words, this transgression will not go unnoticed.
You're gonna take revenge on her for giving us a free salad?
Yeah.
You should know me by now. That's the kind of villainous character I am. Well then, please wait a moment while I get the dish for your uncle started.
Delicious unauthorized delicacies. Sarah will pay for this.
She's nice to me. Something's wrong.
Why would you choose Gebrotenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut as a gift for your uncle? Hyman's never even heard that dish before.
This dish isn't actually on Good Hunter's menu. Only long-standing patrons such as my uncle would know about the dish. The old aristocrats seem to take a liking to it.
Okay.
Because of the sour flavor of the sauerkraut, not too many people are fond of it these days. I guess it's become less popular over time. Eula treated me to the dish once, and I couldn't even finish a bite. I've nicknamed it Gebrotenes Fleisch mit Vengeance ever since. Ugh.
Yeah.
I never expected us to have such completely different tastes in food. If I weren't in such a good mood, I'd say that constitutes grounds for transgression.
Huh, so even Amber doesn't escape your vengeance.
Of course not. It's hard to find someone in Mondstadt that attracts contempt as much as she does.
It's fine when you're just joking between us, but I'm afraid our honorary knight might misunderstand you.
No, I think I've got it now. I think I got it now.
Eula's always talking about vengeance, but that's just how she is. It's nothing you should take too seriously.
But I am.
How dare you?
And I'll remember every transgression committed against me. It's no wonder so many people dislike you.
Dang! Calling Amber dislike? Look, people, look, Amber, look, I know people. Look, Amber, look, just because Amber isn't like, you know, top tier in the stats and everything, she's still a good archer and all that, and good. She's still a great character. Don't be that mean.
There's no need to be so awkward when you want to say something nice.
Listen, you've never been labeled as a social pariah, have you?
Well, no?
Never too late to start for Paimon. Although, well, Paimon is emergency food. She is that label. She is stuck with that label. So I guess you could argue Paimon is under some, has some names of her own.
So that's why you wouldn't understand how hard it is for a bad person to try to be good. It's impossible for me, and I have no intention of acting like a good person. All right, no need to look so sullen. I'm just kidding. Come on, let's eat. The food is getting cold.
All right. After an awkward pause.
Oh, I am stuffed. I'll see Sarah about the bill.
No need. I've left the mora under the plate. If you try to settle it with her in person, she won't accept payment for the salad. Don't underestimate my ability to exact revenge.
Oh, okay.
Get the upper hand this time.
Okay.
All right. Next, you should pay my uncle a visit. He has a small camp at the top of the mountain near Springvale. He usually whiles his time away there when there's nothing else to do.
Aren't you coming with us, Eula?
I'm afraid that wouldn't be very convenient for me. It'd be better if you two went alone. Ah, yes. Please do remember to pick up the dish from Sarah.
I still have more recon to do in the wilderness. Well, until next time.
Let's meet
Good to
again.
see you both.
What an interesting bunch you are.
Yeah, thanks. That was something. Hey, Sarah.
Here, the Gebrotenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut is ready to... And by the way, don't worry too much when Eula says strange things. She's actually a very good person. Hyman's been meaning to ask.
I'm glad that you are nice about it.
She was trying to speak with the others in Mondstadt early, but she seemed to get along fine with you and Amber just now. The people of Mondstadt don't take kindly to anyone bearing the Lawrence name. They are unable to see past her family, therefore they don't actually see Eula for herself. So no matter what Eula tries to do, it's seen as a wrongdoing. It essentially strips the meaning of anything she tries to accomplish.
I think I understand now.
How come you're able to see Eula differently then?
Well, when she joined the Knights of Favonius, it caused quite an uproar. Many people signed a petition demanding that the Knights reverse their decision.
I don't think that's meta, but boy, is that almost meta.
At the same time, numerous members of the Lawrence clan crowded the entrance of the Knights of Favonius headquarters, clamoring for Eula to give an explanation.
Whoa, so both sides were unhappy.
That's right. So you can imagine how determined Eula must have been under such circumstances. But thanks to Grandmaster Varka and the unwavering attitudes of others in the Knights of Favonius, they were able to quell the unrest. Tensions still remain beneath the surface, I'm afraid. In the eyes of the people, she's a stain on the Knights of Favonius. And in the eyes of the Lawrence clan, she's a disgrace to her family.
Jeez.
But she simply fulfills her duty as a knight, silently helping one person after another, myself included. People like Eula should be approached with care and understanding. She could stand to be treated a little more fairly.
If only there were more people like you. It's good that you were able to understand her. Yeah, I like these both.
I believe a day will come when things will get better.
I agree.
Once everything's settled, we should go talk to Eula again. Paimon thinks we know how to communicate with her now.
I'm scared,
I'm
Paimon.
glad. I think that would make her very happy, though she might not ever admit it. Take care. Please come again.
Oh boy, I'm gonna have to straight up just say, has the morning dew and the shoot. I don't even remember what I'm supposed to say. It's all poppycock. Huh. This is where you live, huh? Or hang out?
The tent seems to be pretty tattered. Could this be another aristocratic custom?
No, I don't think this is an aristocratic custom.
Ah, it's you again. I thought I had rid myself of you two.
Please, if I may be so bold to say a few humble
A
words.
few humble words, huh? Yes, that sounds appropriate enough. Very well. I'm certainly not one to be narrow-minded. I'll overlook your previous misconduct for now and listen to what you have to say.
Wow, this guy thinks so highly of himself.
It is an honor to stand before you here in a oh, God.
It appears I have misjudged you. Supreme brilliance. The glory of the nobility that continues to this day. A true loyalist. Impressive. My intentions were to test your humility. It appears you have become well-versed in our etiquette.
Oh, so he was testing us. Sheesh, what an ordeal.
I don't... Okay.
Your conduct is satisfactory. I must say, such progress in such a short time is practically unfathomable. If I may ask, from whence did you learn such a civilized manner of speech?
Oh. I was fortunate enough to benefit from the knowledge of a dear friend.
Ah, good. Very good. You are bright. And compared with the common folk of Mondstadt, you certainly have potential. If you were of aristocratic blood, your prospects would be promising indeed.
Plot twist, I'm angelic blood, goddess blood, whatever the kind of blood of the outside world, because I'm a traveler from... I'm an alien of sorts, alien blood.
By the way, we brought a gift. Paimon means we would like to present you with a small token of our goodwill.
These two droids.
This be? Gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? It's evident that your sentiment is genuine. As a young person nowadays, only with no small effort could you achieve such a dish. It's been so long since I dug into a big, tasty... I beg your pardon. What I mean to say is, since it's nearly mealtime, I shall partake.
Okay.
This aroma, just as I remember it. And this exquisite sour flavor. A delicacy that only us noblemen and women could appreciate.
Cool beans, my dude.
Now even Paimon's starting to wonder what it tastes like.
Don't take a bite, Paimon. You'll regret it.
I acknowledge your genuine goodwill. Such sincerity must certainly imply that you come bearing a request.
There seems to be a word the Lawrence clan has a grand scheme of sorts.
Wait, so you've come to know of this too? It was meant to be a family secret.
I would like to know what I can do for the nobility.
Well, considering your meticulous etiquette, you must be a talent of unusual fortitude. I'm willing to place my full trust in you.
Don't worry, I got some friends in the Fatui.
Please, come with me. We have
One friend.
need of competent fellows like yourself.
Where are we going?
To see some friends from a distant land. They have offered their assistance in restoring the Lawrence clan to its former glory.
So he trusts us solely based on your etiquette.
Perhaps this is what the old aristocrats see as most important.
Well then, let's get going, shall we? You'll understand everything in due course.
Eula is totally following me. I'm betting that, because we can't just be done with her.
Things will get sticky if the Fatui happen to recognize you.
Oh, shoot, you're right. Oh god, what if I would laugh if a child showed up. I would kind of be very happy if a child showed up. Or, ooh, what if another Harbinger? Man, that'd be wild, a big twist. A Harbinger just suddenly, like another Harbinger we haven't met yet, is here. Ah!
Why have you put on a mask all of a sudden?
I do not wish it's a prostitute mask for aristocrats to wear. Is it?
Even if they are powerful,
I do not wish to be recognized. Yes, I am totally unrecognizable.
And therefore we shouldn't allow them to admire.
I can never be seen.
So easily. I see.
Because I am the only. Because there are plenty of blonde, cute people in masks with a floating food.
Good thinking. Paimon thought for sure they'd recognize us.
Let's proceed, shall we? I'll introduce you as my guest.
Cool.
As you
I'm
see in a
just-
moment, there are many already helping us. I heard that this area had already been purged once by the Knights of Favonius, but it's the only place around Mondstadt that is well concealed and spacious enough. Although it has fallen into disrepair and does not suit the tastes of the nobility, we simply have to make do for now.
Sorry. Can we walk any faster?
Of course not. An aristocrat always moves with...
I was wondering why I couldn't run.
Moving hurriedly is unacceptable.
As expected, it's the Fatui.
As expected.
Because we always see them around the city. They must be very powerful.
Huh. Nothing more than foreign ruffians with power and the ability to flaunt it. But they are favorable business partners.
So they're just a means to an
Right
end.
there. Who's this?
As always, but still.
If you really must know, they're my guests. If you happen to offend them in even the slightest, then you will be held accountable by the Lawrence clan.
They have totally seen me. This is totally... They know who I am. They're just...
With utmost secrecy. We must exercise.
You dare question the ways of a nobleman?
No need to sound all high and mighty like that. Fine. You may proceed.
I really hope we get genuine disguises at some point. Or this is just going to be the ridiculous meme for the rest of the game. Is that this... You cannot see who I am anymore.
The benefits of prestige. In past times, it would be a dire offense to speak to a nobleman in such a manner. We could determine a person's fate with the blink of an eye. And such glory will return to me again before long.
Oh boy. Sergey! Break open the door!
Where have I seen this person before? And who, may I ask, is this? We must
Wait a
not
minute.
trust anyone in here.
Wait a minute, is Sergey at the... Oh my gosh, wait, is Sergey one of the people in Mondstadt?
This is our new ally that I've recently met. They are completely trustworthy. You have
Oh, should I not say anything? I should not say anything.
Our plans are strictly confidential. It's not wise to bring in an outsider at this time. Furthermore, there's been word that an outlander who joined the Knights of Favonius has been very active in Mondstadt recently.
Don't be ridiculous. Besides, my guest is well versed in the etiquette of the nobility. I must treat them with the proper mutual respect. The Knights of Favonius pay no regard to such details. They could never understand the intricacies of our etiquette.
And what about this thing?
Yeah, Paimon, why are you here? You should be invisible right now.
You mean Paimon?
Enough! You dare question my word? Need I remind you who it is who has made your activity in Mondstadt possible?
Oh.
Without the support of the Lawrence clan, you would have all been driven out by the Knights of Favonius like dogs.
Oh, okay.
You must immediately offer your sincerest apologies to my friend. You've offended their
So the
honor.
Lawrences are the reason why the Fatui are even in Mondstadt. Okay.
Fine. I'll take your word and make no further inquiries. Now, to the matter at hand. Did you bring the diagram of Mondstadt's defenses as promised?
Oh, so that's what's going on here.
Yes, of course. Here it is.
Let me see. Why is it so poorly drawn? Everything's so squiggly and crooked. And what is this shape supposed to be?
Excuse me? I'll have you know that I went to great lengths to carefully draw this map by hand myself.
Well, we know you're no artist.
That shape is the symbol of the Knights of Favonius.
I see. Crude, but I can make do. Are you able to verify that this is all reliable information?
Of course, you needn't worry about that. Don't forget what we agreed upon. The flag of the Lawrence clan will fly above the Knights of Favonius headquarters. The rights to that building, as well as the whole of Mondstadt, belong to the Lawrence clan.
Yes, we will both profit from this agreement. There's no use haggling over the details. We will make good use of the intel you provided. Also, be certain not to divulge our identity. There would be diplomatic consequences, you know.
Yeah, those consequences, they's a-coming.
Don't worry, this matter is only between you and I. And my new friend here. No one else will know of it. Once this is over, I shall stand atop the Favonius headquarters and rebuke their pathetic rule over Mondstadt. Then, the city and all its people will once again be under the rightful and unwavering rule of the Lawrence clan. Perfect. Just as it once was, and just as it should be.
May I remind you once again that we mustn't act rashly. That is all. For now.
Very well.
Very well.
Huh? What are you doing?
Oh. No need to keep up appearances? The jig is up?
That's right! It's the Honorary Knight and their trusty companion, Paimon! We're here to crush your evil schemes into dust!
And breathe.
So this was all just a ploy to deceive me!
It's your own fault! Who would put so much trust in someone based purely on their manners?
Point taken.
After so much planning, this is how it ends? Huh? We'll see about that!
Oh, no you don't. No, Fatiri's just like,
As I expected. I knew I should have never trusted these foolish aristocrats. No matter, we already have the intel we need.
oh shoot. Oh boy, I'm not liking that. Uh oh, wait. Oh, ah, ah!
Paimon remembers that this place is a dead end. Let's take care of the Fatui first and then deal with Schubert later. Library only free.
Looks like I went too far.
Shut up!
I slipped up.
Yeah!
So we're not going that way, huh? Nice.
Don't touch me! Get out of my way!
It seems we finally caught up with you. This place is crawling with Fatui. Oh, it's you. It seems your investigation went well.
Things proceeded faster than we anticipated.
Aha! I see now. So you're the one that taught them our etiquette. And I thought you despised such pleasantries. Furthermore, there is a rule in our family. Such traditions are never to be taught to outsiders.
And she doesn't follow the rules.
Ah, yes. Rings a bell. So what? I had no reason not to teach them.
You have brought shame to our family and ruined my plans. It's all for naught now.
You bring more shame to this family than she will ever will.
I know that you poured great efforts into these plans, Uncle. But you were well aware that it was not the right thing to do. As a Knight of Favonius, I could not overlook your actions.
Knight of Favonius? Let's get one thing straight. I am your uncle, and you are a member of the Lawrence clan. You should strive to restore your family's glory. You still have a chance. Defeat every Knight of Favonius here, and leave with me. Then I shall plead with the family to spare you, and give you a new beginning.
So just to be clear, you want a Knight of Favonius to attack the Knights of Favonius?
I shall say this one last time. You are not a Knight of Favonius. You are a descendant of the Lawrence clan. The blood of the Lawrence clan flows in your veins. You must comply with the will of the family.
Since when have I ever complied with the will of the family?
Why, you unruly maid!
If anyone should be angry, it should be me. As a member of the Lawrence clan, you knowingly plotted against the city of Mondstadt and threatened its safety. Had you ever stopped to consider the trouble it would bring to so many people? Had you considered how many enemies you would make trying to keep the plans under wraps?
You dare lecture me?
That's right. In the name of the family that you so dearly revere, Uncle Schubert. I've never experienced the age of glory you always speak of. And I've never understood our family's incessant pursuit of it. But I am capable of discerning right from wrong. And I deeply understand what freedom means to the people of Mondstadt. The Lawrence clan should never and will never become what you've dreamed it to be.
Oh, the disgrace of it all! How could such a rebellious monster emerge from our own family?
Things are starting to get pretty hysterical here. Politeness and elegance seem to have gone out the window.
It's about time.
That's enough fuss for today. You two, take him away. The honorary knight and I have other matters to attend to. Given that you've already taken action, I assume you've come across some conclusive evidence?
The Batui are in possession of diagram of Mondstadt's defenses.
Paimon took a peek at their diagram. Your uncle had mapped out all of the Knight's patrol routes and marked out key information about Mondstadt.
And there was me thinking that he was just another elder of the family. And a lazy one at that. I never suspected he could stoop this low. So stubborn. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine.
That actually sounds appropriate.
Let's discuss this later. Our first priority is recovering that diagram.
Oh, we're not, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. We should definitely do that. Alright. Eula time. Trial. No, not trial. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Okay, I made it. I didn't know if I was gonna flip. Oh, and I'm using this sword.
That's what they put the diagram.
Yep. Okay.
I guess there's no other option but to fight.
Then
You dare provoke me. But to me, come forth and dispose of them.
shudder.
Oh, good midnight phantasmagoria.
Beg for mercy.
Gone.
Shudder.
Oh, perfect. Windblade.
Crush.
All right.
This must be it. They may very well have already made a copy of it.
Yeah.
Without my uncle as their puppet, there'd be no use in them attacking the city.
And also they.
You wouldn't have relied only on your uncle.
True. But if their plan had hinged purely on taking Mondstadt by force, as opposed to with the help of a puppet, they could have spared themselves the trouble. The Fatui are dishonest, but they wouldn't go as far as to start an open war. Their opposition wouldn't just be Mondstadt alone.
That would be putting the cart before the horse.
Anyway, I'll inform the acting Grandmaster. She'll know how to handle things from here.
By the way, why'd you follow us here? I think. Oh, come on.
Oh yeah, you suddenly appeared at just the right moment.
Yeah, about that. Because you stole my targets by attacking the Fatui I'd been earlier. I came to exact my vengeance.
And steal my Fatui targets.
And I'm here to return the favor.
So I guess we're even now.
Finally, after all this time, Paimon understands what you're saying. In reality, you sensed that something might happen to us during our investigation. You were worried about us and your uncle, so you brought a team to take a look.
My purpose was vengeance. Don't twist it. You don't look too bright, but it turns out you have a knack for scheming. And mark my words, I'll remember that.
Hey, what do you mean Paimon doesn't look too bright?
You have seeded a deep enmity between us. Just you wait. Even if you were to be completely destroyed, I would never forget you.
So does that make us your arch enemies?
Bring it on!
I like your fighting spirit. I'll take this diagram back to the Knights of Favonius and take it from here.
Sure. Well, see you around.
That you will. And make sure not to steal my targets next time.
And that's Eula's story. Nice. That was good. That was good. That was interesting. I now like I've always like learned about her and all this sort of thing. Like I read up on her, but now that I actually know her, like get to know her, it's actually she's really fun, and she's a great fighter.